Hello and welcome to the walk around video of this Peugeot 206cc Allure 1.6 petrol automatic. It has a long MOT through to 2021, and it's my job as Alex, the owner of Small Cars Direct, to present this car to you in a completely honest way, so you feel comfortable to either reserve this car, purchase it, have it delivered to your door, or just simply to arrange an appointment to come and view. And what I'll do is I'll take a look around the outside now briefly, so you get a good idea for its overall condition as I walk around from a reasonable distance, and I'll get nice and critical, have a look up close, pick out all the marks as I find them as I go around the car, and then I'll also start it, operate the roof for you so you can see that that's working perfectly, and I'll also drive it in this short car park space just so you can see that it starts fine, no engine lights or warning lights on the dashboard, and see that it stops fine as well. As you can see, it's finished in the popular Moonstone metallic blue, which is like a bluey silver colour, looks really good in the light. Paintwork is nice and bright throughout. It's not without its imperfections, however, so what I'll do is I'll pick those out to you in the name of transparency. It's got a good service history record, got lots of evidence of servicing, and all the tyres have plenty of tread remaining. What I'll do now is I'll zoom in on the wheels so you can see each of the wheels. You'll find some marks to the wheels on this one. Got a mark up here, to be expected for a car of, well, I guess this is a 16-year-old vehicle, but on the whole paintwork very bright on the wheels. And if I have a look this side, you've got, oh, what have I done there? Bloody smashed a load of dirt all over it. But yeah, there you go, see that mark there? That's the worst one on this wheel. And if I zoom in on the tyres, good amount of tread on that tyre, and as I look down the near side, there's no large noticeable dents that jump out at me. There's a few really shallow dents along here, but commensurate with the age of the vehicle. Got a little bit of paint that's been damaged on the door edge, again, common thing. Tyre here looks virtually brand new, which is nice to see. And then imperfections wise on this wheel, probably the worst would be that little mark down there. There's some scratching to the edge of the rear bumper here that hopefully you can see. On the whole, nice and bright on the rear end, no large scuffs or scratches, dents to make you aware of. Nice and bright boot lid, that looks in great condition. And as we look to the rear, the lights nice and clear, no cracking or moisture in there. And again, you've got some scratching just to the very edge of the bumper and the insert there. Wheel wise, the worst is probably this mark here, and tyre wise, this is a matching tyre to the other side with loads of tread remaining. And I didn't show you the driver's front tyre, did I? So if I do that now, again, you've got a good amount remaining on that tyre as well. Imperfection wise down this side, there's nothing really that stands out. I mean, the worst would probably be this door edge, some markings, again, probably fair to say that's to be expected, but on the whole it's nice and presentable. On the driver's front wing, we've got some bubbling here. It's not really penetrated through the paintwork to come out and corrode through the paint, but there's some bubbling, sign of some corrosion underneath this wing. Worth mentioning that you could always try and source a second-hand wing in Moonstone blue, and they are available reasonable prices on eBay and such like. So if that really bothered you, even though it's an older car, then rest assured you'd probably be able to rectify that quite easily with a second-hand wing. And if we look at this side, there's a little bit of paint that's chipped off there. We might actually have some Moonstone blue that we can just drop in there just to take your eye off that mark. And then it is indented as well, but I must say it's not overly noticeable when you're standing back from the vehicle taking a look. Again, it's just worth getting out there in the name of transparency. The last thing I want for you to waste a journey or have high expectations. It just wastes everyone's time. Nobody needs that. Inside it's nice and clean, there's no holes or tears. We've got somewhere to the driver's bolster, which again, it's to be expected, but it's nothing horrendous. Nice and clean in the rear as well. And what I'll do now is I'll start the 206 and also operate the roof for you. Comes with 2 keys. One of them has the buttons missing and the other one is complete. Both will unlock the car manually and also start it, which is the main thing. $65,393, and obviously we'll put some fuel in the car as well. There's nothing worse than taking delivery or buying a car with the fuel light on. It's really annoying, so we'll drop some fuel in there for you. All the windows working as you'd expect. Even the rear quarter windows are all good. Your mirrors operational and operational. Radio all good. Quite good quality actually for a standard unit. AC, tested that, that's not getting ice cold, but then again you would just whip the roof off, would you not? Heater, that's working perfectly, getting red hot there, which is good. The CD player function, it tends to stick, so if you want to get a CD in and out easily, it won't be easy because sometimes it'll get stuck on the way out. You're going to have to keep like some tweezers just to drag it out. Again, to get hold of a second-hand genuine stereo, you're probably looking at about 25 quid. But then again, you can get these kind of Chinese Bluetooth units from eBay now for about the same price. So other alternatives include maybe streaming music via Bluetooth via an adapter, which you can get on eBay for about 10 quid. Just plug it in there, it picks up a radio frequency and you can kind of stream music from your phone, and that would be the cheapest alternative. Just ask if you want more information about that. I can tell you where to get them from. Locking wheel nut in there is present. What I'll do now is operate the roof. Car must be in park, handbrake on and foot on the brake to operate the roof. You must also ensure that the rear cover in the boot is pulled across, and then also to finish the operation you must close these clasps here, and then you can do your windows manually to finish. All good. I'll do it in reverse for you. So pull these, car in park, handbrake on, it gongs to let you know you're then ready for the second operation, foot on the brake, and then pull the button up towards you. Keep it held, and then it just does its thing. Quite a simple roof actually, but there are obviously some key things to remember for it to work. It's quite a sequence, so foot on the brake, blah blah blah, in park, neutral, cover pull too, but actually the operation of it is quite simple. There you go, job done. Go for a short drive. No warning lights on the dash or anything untoward. Just telling me to put my seatbelt on. pop it into reverse and stop. All good. What I'll do now, take a look in the engine bay for you, just so you can see how clean it is in here. Marks of the bonnet wise, there's very few marks to note. Virtually no stone chipping, which is nice to see. And the engine bay is nice and clean. And that's about it. If you'd like more information or you'd like to arrange a viewing, my name is Alex at Small Cars Direct. Many thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll speak to some of you soon.